elements of a URL. So we already saw element of URLs are type of server, then the address of the server, then the path of the file. So here the file internet address or URL is determined by the following. So here the type of first one is a type of server or protocol, then the name and address of the server, then the location of the file on the server. It is also called path. So here look at that. So we already see the table. So here in the table 1 point list a different type of server and along with the protocol they are using. So here look at that. In any typical URL, example http://www.khog.com. So here this is an explanation. HTTP identifies both the protocol and the server. So here HTTP is used as both the protocol and the server. And then according to the syntax, URL syntax, full colon is needed, then 2 forward slashes is needed. So follow the protocol server. So here full colon and for 2 forward slashes are needed, that is http full colon double slash. So here in similarly ftp full colon double slash www mypubserver.com. So here the ftp identifies the both the protocol and the server. So here first part means http or ftp, so it determines the server and the protocol. So here look at that in the table, server both the ftp and http act as both the server and the protocol. This is an example. So here one domain name system is there, one right side one notice that the character based naming the system which the servers are identified is called domain name system. So DNS is an important. So DNS means domain name system. For example, what you mean by domain name system means the previous some 10 or 20 years back there is no naming system is there. So we are using only IP addresses like in numbers. So if we want to go to the Facebook, so we need to type some numbers like 192.68.68.11 like that. So we are it is very difficult to remember that particular IP address of that server. So in order to avoid that, so we need to convert that particular IP address to a name, that is called a domain name system. So the character based naming. So it is easy to remember the English like a character like a www.microsoft.com, www.facebook.com. So that's why we are using domain name system. The character based naming system by which servers are identified is called domain name system. So either we can use a domain name or IP address. So IP address means the only numbers we cannot we cannot remember that numbers. So instead of that numbers we can using this type of character based naming system. Character based naming system means only the English letters we are using, so it is easy to remember. So this is called a DNS. So this is the main important topic, means important points related to web URL, means web address. So URL, the full form is important, then the components of URL, then elements of URL, then what is DNS, then this table is also important, servers and protocol, then what the information it provides. So here downside look at that, after the path we see one .com or .edu or .gov or .mil, .net like it. So that is called a domain names. So .com means commercial, it is used for commercial frames. .edu means education, .gov means government, so like that. So some country abbreviation is also listed here. For example, .in means India, .au means Australia, .ca means Canada, .jp means Japan. So this is called domain names. So this table is also important. Questions like that, what do you mean by .com, and like what do you mean by domain names like that. So this is the important table. So these are the main so here, in addition to the letter abbreviation indicating the country name, so we already see the country name. So here http www.microsoft.co.in. .co.in means India. So here similarly .nz means New Zealand. So here these are the country names is also given. So this is the some topics related to UR. All the topics are important. So maximum 10 mark question from this side for your public board exam. So it is an important topic, URL.